Pakistan, His Excellency Mr. Muhammad Shahbaz Sharif. Prime Minister.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Your Excellency Imam Ali Rahman, President of the Republic of Tajikistan, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. Mr. President, I'd like to commend you from the core of my heart for making a very comprehensive speech on glaciers preservation and the challenges the world is facing today, and of course, a way forward, which requires very urgent attention. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan being home to over 13,000 glaciers, we have one of the largest glaciated areas outside the polar regions. This issue, therefore, is deeply concerning and is a matter of personal importance. Excellencies, glaciers contribute nearly half of the annual flow in the Indus River system, the lifeline of our civilization, culture and economy. The 5 great rivers that shape our geographical landscape, Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Aravi and Satluj, all depend on the stability of glacial systems. This makes us, Pakistan, one of the most vulnerable countries to any climatic changes that impact glaciers. We have witnessed firsthand the peril of glacial melt due to climate change. Back in 2022, we faced a devastating floods all over the country and millions of acres of standing crop was washed away. Hundreds and thousands of houses were completely annihilated. And of course, infrastructure got severe damage out of this devastating floods due to climate change. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, we only contribute less than 0.5% of the total world emissions. And yet, we are one of those 10 most vulnerable countries facing this menace in times to come. I pray to Allah Almighty that other countries do not face this kind of devastation which we faced back in 2022, but it will not be protected through words and speeches. It requires comprehensive plan and immediate implementation. And I think this is why we are here gathered today to discuss this most important subject facing humanity around the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, scientific projections are very sobering. Glacial melt in our region is expected to accelerate. Flooding in the coming decades, followed by a drastic decline in river flows as glaciers recede further. These changes threaten our fragile ecosystem As we inch closer to these grim new realities, we must heed the alarm bells, the flashing signs of haunting consequences, lost livelihoods, displaced families, and a deep chaos. There is no country that has more at stake in ensuring the preservation of glaciers than Pakistan. Excellencies, climate change has no borders, neither should our response be. Pakistan believes in shared responsibility and collective action. There is an urgent need for an enhanced global climate action to mitigate the negative impacts of climate change. The developed countries must meet their climate financial commitments without any delay and with a balanced focus on adaptation and mitigation as well as loss and damage. Adequate funding for climate resilient infrastructure and overcoming financing gap remains critical for climate vulnerable countries. Investment must be made in the early warning systems and disaster preparedness and management. Above all, we must recognize that water transcends political boundaries, connecting communities and sustaining ecosystems and cultures. Ladies and gentlemen, the world today bears fresh scars for the use of conventional weapons in Gaza that have left deep wounds. As if that were not enough, we are now witnessing an alarming new law, the weaponization of water. India's unilateral and illegal decisions to hold in abeyance the Indus Water Treaty, which governs the sharing of the Indus Basin's water, is deeply regrettable. Millions of lives must not be held hostage of narrow political gains, and Pakistan will not allow this, never, will not allow the red line to be crossed. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, let me take you on a journey down my memory lane to the sweltering summer afternoons of Lahore, my hometown, where the greatest joy used to be a dip in the cooling waters of the river Ravi. That river, like so many others across our region, are nourished by distant glaciers which we never see, yet whose generosity sustains our lives and livelihood. And just as the Ravi flows through the plains of Punjab, the Daria Vaksh River breathes life into Tajikistan's valleys, descending from the majestic Pamirs. These rivers remind us that our waters and our glaciers that feed them bind us in a shared destiny. Let us protect and preserve nature's precious bounties for our planet and our peoples. Thank you all.
वज़ीर-ए-आज़म मोहम्मद शहबाज शरीफ ताजिकिस्तान के दारुल हुकूमत दुशंबे में ग्लेशियर्स की हिफाजत पर बैनुल-अक़वामी कॉन्फ्रेंस से कलीदी खिताब कर रहे थे। उनका कहना था कि ग्लेशियर्स के तहफ़्फ़ुज़ और चैलेंजेस पर गुफ्तगू पर ताजिक सदर को मुबारकबाद पेश करता हूँ। ग्लेशियर्स का तहफ़्फ़ुज़ हमारे लिए बहुत अहम है। पाकिस्तान में 13,000 ग्लेशियर्स मौजूद हैं। माहौलियाती तब्दीली की वजह से ये ग्लेशियर्स तेज़ी से पिघल रहे हैं और पाकिस्तान के पानी का निसफ हिस्सा ग्लेशियर्स से हासिल होता है। वज़ीर-ए-आज़म ने आलमी बरादरी को ग्लेशियर्स के तहफ़्फ़ुज़ के लिए मुश्तरका कोशिशों पर भी जोर दिया। उनका कहना था कि ग्लेशियर्स के मज़ीद पिघलाव को रोकने के लिए आलमी सतह पर मरबूत और मौसर इक़दामात ज़रूरी हैं। उन्होंने भारतीय आबी जारहियत और पाकिस्तान के मुंह तोड़ जवाब के हवाले से भी अपने अज़्म का इजहार किया। उनका कहना था कि पानी पाकिस्तान की रेड लाइन है और इसे क्रॉस नहीं करने दिया जाएगा।